So hi, how many of you know about Ekal? Kindly raise your hands. So that is I am here. That is the reason I am here. So what exactly is Ekal about? So Ekal means one. So Ekal, as you see here, is about what we call as Ekal schools, where our teacher is everything for student. The teacher is the principal, the teacher is the teacher, the caregiver, the teacher is the one, sometime he or she would be cleaning the school also. That is what is Ekal. So this story is about Ekal, the way Ekal is transforming, empowering the people of tribal India. Where this idea came about, our inspiration is Swami Vivekananda ji once said that if children cannot go to school, school needs to go to children. That is where Ekal started itself. How I am related to Ekal? So the dhol you see 65 kgs. Some 12 years back, I got an opportunity to go to a Vanyatra for Ekal. There it converted my heart. What exactly is Ekal about? Let us see, let us learn what Ekal is all about. It started in a district, Fulbani, Orissa in 1989. Shamji, he was working there. He started some schools for empowering tribal people. There the first seed of Ekal was laid down. Later on, few entrepreneurs, social workers from Kolkata, they visited Fulbani to see exactly what is happening. These entrepreneurs felt that there has to be empowerment of tribals. So an NGO by the name Friends of Tribal Society was created, and it started with Ekal, what we called as Ekal Vidyalaya. The core objective is to teach the tribal students. These are our mission. We are basically providing non-formal primary education, hygiene healthcare education, development education, empowerment education, sanskar education, culture and spiritual awareness to all our tribal students. Our core is education, the first principle of Ekal. So Ekal is one village, one school, one teacher. The school is held in village. Generally, we have 25 to 30 students in the school. The school is run 2 hours daily. How do we run the school? So it is on children's term, something new, a friendly teacher. Curriculum is in local language. In fact, Ekal since last more than 35 years now has been following what we call as the new policy. The curriculum is taught in the local language to the people. Flexible timing. So we have school that run early morning, during daytime, late evening, as per the convenience of the children of the villages where the school is being run. And the kids learn while playing. So there is a very phenomenal way the way they learn more critical subjects like mathematics. That is taught by poems to the students. It's a non-formal education. Ekal not only focuses on education, it focuses on holistic development, motivates students to participate in sports. These three are our Ekal students from Jharkhand. This motivation led these trio to become of Jharkhand state level cricket team. So they are participating in that, and taking a cue from this, Ekal did something phenomenal. We'll see. We organize a national sports event for kids of tribal villages. Then we are there in health and hygiene also, nutrition, sanitation. We educate people on all this, how to save yourself from diarrhea, malaria, mother, child care. And during COVID, Ekal did phenomenal work. We educated people across India in more than 2 lakh villages on preventive, detective and corrective measures for COVID, because it was a new disease for all of us. We put ourselves in development aspect, plantation, fruit cultivation, skill development training, including tailoring skills, vermicompost pit, promoting cow dung usage in villages. We empower, we allow our villagers, our kids to get more information about the government schemes, how they can use those schemes. Then we have got something what we all call as kitchen gardens. So our teachers have to have what we say Poshan Vatika. So these kitchen gardens, they have to put it along their house. They have to grow iron, mineral rich vegetables and not sell, self-consume those. We have started a unique project called as Ekal on Wheels. That is a computer van that travels in villages. It has 8 to 9 computers, 16 to 18 students can learn, and the van goes deep into the villages. They have weekly classes. The students who have learned, they have created a real earning for their life. Roshni is only an example here. She is one of the hundreds of Ekal on Wheels students who have actually started earning, created good opportunity for themselves in their local villages. Then we put lot of emphasis on sanskar, culture, heritage, education. Our Ekal schools are referred to as sanskar kendras, where we talk about our history, culture, religion. We have daily satsang in these schools. And the impact of all this. The Ekal children, when they learn, they ask their parents to start learning. So they are forcing their parents, and in fact, these children become teachers to their parents, telling them how to read, write, simple things. It changes the way the parents look at the life. The other aspect that Ekal is achieving is all our teachers, of all teachers we have, 65% of them are women. The whole idea that a female is teaching students in such a remote location is really empowering for that individual. It changes the way society looks to that individual. There is less migration in Ekal villages, and this less crime, less liquor consumption. That is, we have actually done good studies on this, how Ekal affects the village people, their behavior, their social behavior, and the result has been less consumption of liquor in the villages where we have our sanskar kendras. How do we do it? So we have something called as Ekal full-timers. So these are full-timers who teach our teachers. So they have to be seniors in our organization. They train and teach our teachers across, and what they do, what they get. So what you're looking at is one of our Ekal teachers. She joined Ekal 12 years back. Then she was a teacher. She became Ekal full-timer. Today, she is part of Ekal's National Women's Committee. So in Ekal, performance, perseverance, your dedication pays all to you. So she is part of National Women's Team, and she is from Himachal Pradesh, a remote village in Himachal Pradesh. How Ekal empowers our students? So of all the teachers we have, most of our teachers are our Ekal students. So our Ekal schools are our incubation centers. They train the teachers who are going to join Ekal in the future. They've joined active politics. They are Sanch, Sarpanch across India. Many students have joined army, police services, fire services. They've started their own ventures, computer training center, tailoring center, mobile repair, all things our Ekal students are doing. Adding what Ekal does for people. So this is a story of a person called as Kamal. I've changed the name. When he was 14 years old, from a state of Manipur, he was kidnapped by terrorists. He was in a terrorist camp for 4 months. He got the courage to escape, kept himself in hiding for some years. Later on, he joined Ekal. Today, this individual is head of our Ekal volunteers across India. So you join Ekal, it transforms the way you look to life, the way life looks to you. Monitoring, it's a big organization, how we monitor. So our teachers have something called as daily report register. So they maintain a record, what activity is being done on a daily basis. Me as volunteer, we also go to school to visit. These visits are called as Vanyatra. So that was 12 years back. I went to Vanyatra and my heart went into Ekal. I realized that there is only one thing Ekal that I want to do in my life is Ekal, like that. So this is Vanyatra. See, the way students are studying. So it's a small room. The students are there. The teacher is here. If you can see, the charts are there. It's an experience to have. Go to Vanyatra is the way you look to your own life. Simple living. You don't need gadgets to enjoy life. It changes the way you look at your life. Going to Vanyatra also changes perception about things. The roti, the chapati, the paratha, the pizza, the burger that we all eat, the grain that is required to produce all these products, we don't know the effort needed to do it. That realization comes, the effort that goes into bringing a single wheat of grain, that you realize when you go to Vanyatra. So it changes the way you look to your own way of consuming items. As our country is known for technology's prowess, so Ekal has also adopted technology. We have started 2 schools as giving tabs to students and tab to teacher. So 2 tabs are being given where students and teacher can learn from that. That is, Ekal is getting itself digital. We have started digital reporting. So now we have developed app for our teachers, our full-timers. So today, all teachers who are teaching, they are supposed to mark daily attendance of student through the app. They have to take daily photograph of the students to the app. We run on donations. So our donors can daily keep a track what activity is happening in their school. So everything is being digitized. Our full-timers keep a monitoring of the process. Ekal, for all the effort it has been doing, lot of recognition across India. The pinnacle has been in 2017, Ekal was given the Gandhi Peace Prize for all the effort Ekal is doing. So we have our President, Honorary Mr. Ram Kovind ji, we have the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi ji, and the person receiving, he is a chartered accountant, Mr. M.L. Jain from Kolkata. What is Ekal today? The size of Ekal. So if you imagine the size of Ekal, in India, Ekal could represent a state. Across the globe, Ekal could represent a country. So how big we are today? So our teacher strength is 92,000 teachers. That means today we are running at least 92,000 schools. Each school is going to have average 25 to 30 students. So our student strength is more than 26 lakh. Our volunteers, full-timers are 7,400, and people like me who volunteer for Ekal is 1,75 lakhs across India. So it represents a population of state in the country or a country outside India. Where we are today, so we are in 2 lakh villages, 4,600 towns. You saw those Ekal on wheels. So 46 Ekal on wheel are running across India. They go to villages, teach students on computer education. We have got specialized centers for further education that we call as Gramothan resource centers. They are being developed, they are being increased. Then we did 2 national sports meet for Ekal kids from villages across India. In each of those meet, the minimum participation was 32 lakh students from across India. That is the level we have been able to achieve. For me, the time I give, the Ekal in my heart always says, we want more. Thank you.